insisto, en este tipo de circuitos también tiene cartas para repartir. ¡Qué maravilla! ¡Qué jornadita de skateboarding! ¡Qué bien se está en el Fòrum! ¿Sí o no? A ver ese público, un poquito de ruido. Gracias. Os necesitamos, toda la tarde aquí. Hay mucho y muy buen skateboarding. Guillermo Sánchez tiene la culpa. 3, 2, 1. Cuando quieras. Frontside nosline, salvando ahí, Guille. Divirtiéndose. Como digo, nollie frontside noseblunt, que se puede hacerlo con una venda en los ojos. Frontside speedrain en el rail central, seguido de un bores. Nollie frontside pivot en el quarter. Tirar ese ollie one foot perfectamente ejecutado. Frontside blunt en el quarter. Nose slide y todavía le quedan 15 segundos. Nollie head flip, saliendo a la plataforma para pillar caña y subirse al otro lado. ¡Oh! ¡Qué penita, Guille! Va a ser tiempo. Un aplauso para él, Guillermo Sánchez. Venga, nos vamos. Nos quedan dos auténticos killers, Pacal Diogo desde Portugal y Andrea Caixa desde Bélgica. Vamos a ver qué tenemos. Venga, pues vamos con ello. Pacal, para de patinar, porfa. Venga, Pacal. Colócate desde donde quieras empezar. Segundo clasificado ayer en las previas. Desde Portugal, Pacal Diogo. ¡Qué cagra en el Java! El módulo más alto de este Street Plaza. Ahora sí, frontside 15, kick flip out. Cristian Marzu retransmitiendo. Nose slide, nollie big spin out. Suma y sigue, como digo, Cristian Marzu siempre rodando al pie del cañón. Backside 50, los bordillos. Importantes son los filmers en el mundo del skateboarding. Flip from board. Pacal está en la casa. 10 seconds left. Fever grain. Frontside board is fakey. Lleva Pacal. Y para terminar, Andrea, prepárate. Güey, no. ¿Dónde vas a empezar? No. Vamos a empezar ya. Vamos a ver. Jueces deliberando. Sí. You ready? Vamos, un aplauso para Andrea Caixa, primer clasificado ayer en las previas. Un auténtico entendedor de este tipo de circuitos. 50 para un lado, crux para el otro. Cerrando esta primera final de la jornada, final junior. Hot Wheels Superchargers, representando, apostando por las promesas que en muchas ocasiones ya son auténticas realidades. Backside disaster ahí de Andrea. Para tirar ese backside lipes, seguir sumando. 15 seconds left. Flip from board de Andrea. Board is fakey. Y esta ha sido la primera final de la tarde. Final junior, final Hot Wheels Superchargers. Si pestañeas, te lo pierdes. El circuito queda abierto para los entrenamientos oficiales de las chicas. 10 minutos, 10 minutes for warming up. 10 minutos de calentamiento para nuestras féminas. Enseguida repartimos 6.000 pavazos para ellas, ¿eh?
Fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the bar. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he code switch focus. Staring down your team with a frozen ice cold look that can end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a monster. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays.
En Imagine tenemos algo que confesar a la sociedad. No tenemos ni idea de lo que somos. No somos una red social, pero tenemos una gran comunidad. Tampoco somos una ONG, pero somos activos con el cuidado del medio ambiente. Tampoco somos un banco exactamente, al menos como tú te lo imaginas. Y es que en Imagine no sabemos lo que somos, pero hay una cosa que sí sabemos. Lo que hacemos. Imagine, somos lo que hacemos.
Amo la Champions, seguir al Barça, al Atleti, al Madrid y al Sevilla.
de la Champions a la casa del fútbol. Contrata mi Movistar con todos los partidos de la Liga, Champions y Europa League con un 25% de descuento, ahora 6 meses. Y disfruta de un Smart TV desde 0 euros.
Síndrome postvacacional. Yo recomiendo 3 sencillos pasos para evitarlo. 1. Acostúmbrate al entorno gradualmente. 2. Descansa adecuadamente. Y 3. Haz lo que te hace feliz. Y es que, si sigues viajando, ¿de qué síndrome postvacacional estamos hablando? Este otoño, escápate al mejor precio con Vueling.
Desde Bélgica, Adrien Bulard.
Hello and welcome to the 12th edition of Extreme Barcelona here right next to the ocean in the Parc del Fòrum, where we are going to see 350 competitors from 30 different countries battling out across skateboard, BMX and scooter. But first we are going to take things over to the street course for our women's street skateboard finals. First of all, we're going to head over to that street course, and I can't think of anyone better to join me than the wonderful Kelly Hart. Kelly, so glad you can join me, mate. Really stoked to be working with you again.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Mark. Good to see you.
Always a pleasure to see you, mate. So we got a great lineup coming on, and from watching practice earlier, things are really stepping up. And I keep saying it, everything I work at, the most progressive side of skateboarding at the moment for me is the women's side of skating, you know, especially in the street.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of new talent coming up, and it's exciting to watch, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, as that standard comes up, we see a lot more people joining the competitions, and it's great that, you know, more people are actually signing up and getting involved, you know, and there's some forerunners from the events that are going down that are really bringing that next level up.
Oh yeah, it's like it's like every month there's something incredible happening across the board in skateboarding. So the women are definitely bringing something to the table right now. It's pretty good, pretty awesome.
Yeah, so let's take a look at that start list and see who we've got in our women's street finals here. As you can see, the course has changed up a bit from last year and from previous events. We got that flat bar on the floor there. You saw that lip slide just then, and you know, big set of that step up with the rail we can see right there. That's the danger spot right there, but that's where all the money is. That's where the tricks are going down, I feel.
Yeah, it's a good course. It's different than last time, obviously, but obviously it's funny that you have a competition in Barcelona where it's like the best skate places of all time, like spots of all time are outside of that place. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's worth mentioning. It's like the most legendary ever place to go skateboarding, especially on the streets. And yeah, we've got this custom built court here, and you know, you've also got surrounding this whole area. I mean, Fòrum is a well-known skate spot itself. You know, you got the big transitions and things like that, which are really, really gnarly when you get up close. So, yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what goes down here. For sure. I remember there was this spot there was like a big 5 stair or something, and like there's like a big wall you can like wall right off that only a few people have done. It's there's a lot of heavy spots there.
Yeah, definitely. So there's our start list right there. Mar Barrera getting involved, Tamara Iturara, and then Rose. Rose is absolutely smashing it lately from the Netherlands, and I don't know about you, but she's one of those shining stars coming through.
Oh yeah, she has been for a while, and last time I saw her, she was getting contests. I think she hurt herself, so it's good to see that she's back and already skating again, because that was kind of recently, I felt like.
Yeah, but sure.
She's amazing.
Yeah, loads of style, and you know, that's something that we're saying the level's improving, but the style is just amazing, and just how technical the women's skateboarding is getting is so great to see. And we're definitely going to see some absolute shredding today. You got that little gap out hubber there as well. I think that's going to be pretty interesting to see what goes down on that.
Yeah, I'm stoked to see what they do.
You got Rose there on the right. And I think with our format today, 2 runs of 45 seconds are going to be going down. And It's a pretty close course. From walking around it earlier, Kelly, everything's really close. The landings are quite close together, so you can actually get in a huge amount of tricks in very short amount of time. So it'll be interesting to see how that time's used. But we've got our rider lineup coming here. Sorry, Kelly.
No, you're good.
We'll do our rider intros, and then we'll be moving straight into run number 1. It's quite nice because the sun has actually gone in a little bit now, so it's not so blaring in your face and just roasting you. This morning it was absolutely roasting. The clouds are coming a little bit from the sea, but there's a nice breeze as well, so perfect conditions really. Valentina there.
Otra killer seleccionada nacional, África Criado.
Yeah, Africa. There's a very, very heavy Spanish contingent here this year, as you'd expect.
River, Guadalupe, Orellano. Conocidísima por todos, todas y todes. Acostumbrada a estar en el podium de nuestras competiciones.
Great backdrop there with the Extreme Barcelona. So stoked to be out here, Kelly. And talking about the weather earlier, you know, you can't go wrong getting it into Barcelona, but we did have a very stormy night last night, pouring with rain, and it was fingers crossed. I couldn't believe it. I was in the taxi from the airport and it was pouring down. I was like, no, this can't happen. There's Daniela Tirol, an absolute machine out there. Going to be great to see her, and Rose's intro there as well.
I love this because this is such like a new generation. Like there's always new up and comers, you know, and it's rad to see a whole new group of faces.
Yeah, that's what's great about these competitions, is you're seeing that new talent come through from a grass level route and moving up into great competitions like this. And it's always good to see the future stars of tomorrow mixing it in with the current stars as well.
For sure. Well, I'm glad the weather cleared up.
Yeah, same for sure. I mean, it was on and off. There are a few black clouds sneaking around, but I've done my sun dance earlier to make sure we're all good.
Is it humid out there?
No, really clear actually today. It's pretty fresh,
okay, cool.
which is refreshing. Last time I was here, it was really, really hot. So
yeah,
so tough to skate in, especially if you're one of the younger riders, having to wear that helmet.
Ooh, yeah, that's tough.
Constant stream of sweat running down your forehead for sure. I like that there's a flat rail on the course this year. One of my favorite sessions is on a flat bar for sure.
Yeah, it's a staple in skateboarding, you know what I mean? It's like something that everyone skates.
So we've got those big hubba ledges as well in the background. Bank to ledge. That quarter pipe, which makes a big gap from quarter to quarter. And you can see there our format, 2 45-second runs and best run counts. So I always say there's kind of two skaters. There's someone who just comes straight out and throws all in on run number 1, knowing that they've got the backup run. And then there's another type of skater who takes it easy, gets a run under their belt, and then turns it up a little bit. Be interesting to see who goes fully all in on run number 1, and we're kicking it off right now. Natalia, drop it in. Kicking it off with the front side board slide.
Oh wow, that was...
Flip rock fakie in the board slide. Oh, stamping that heel flip down and kick flipping in. That's some fast footwork there, Kelly.
That's quick right there. Oh, feeble grind.
It's pretty hard to keep your speed and be able to get back up that Euro gap there after hitting that rail.
I mean, she's already done like 5 or 6 tricks.
That's the thing, everything's scored, and if you sneak that little kickflip in here and there, you're going to go up and up with those points. The street indie grab making a comeback there, but solid run.
The grabs. Yeah, that was a great run. She did like 8 tricks or 9 tricks
in the first 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Here's that replay. Saw that feeble grind. There's the indie over the gap.
I wonder, yeah, well, I'm curious.
Waiting for that score to come in.
Oh, here we go.
And we're moving straight on.
3, 2, 1.
Dropping in off the sub box, Valentina. Solid kickflip up that Wembley gap.
That was a proper kickflip.
Stamping those bolts down. Wasted no time there. Not even trying to ride it out further than a couple of feet. Just board straight in the hand, running up the gap. Taking that board slide to fakie.
That is an interesting place to have that bump to rail, because like you're going the other way, it's hard to. You got to get off your board a little bit sometimes, like they're doing right here. Oh,
just stepping off the side. Props to the filmer there.
Yeah,
a lovely shot of that crooked grind. Missing that 360 flip on the buzzer. I don't think that would hurt too much.
No, I think that was kind of towards the end, at the end of it anyway. Well, it's a good course. I think they're having fun on it. Interesting, nice crooked grind right there. She did that perfect.
Yeah, I think the course flows quite well. You can get your back-to-back tricks going, especially if you hit that centerpiece and roll onto the ledge or onto the second rail after it. So Africa ready to shreddy. Straight into that centerpiece. Frontside lip slide. Kelly coming in hot.
Yeah, that's a great first trick. Ooh, cookie grind. I will say the judges usually score it. They scored. I feel like the judges score it better when you don't get off your board at all. Even like you pick your board up or turn around. If you consistently stay on your board the whole time, I feel like they'll give you a better score.
Yeah,
because everything flows.
Yeah, just that flow, that use of the course. It's not technically not making anything, but yeah, stepping away.
It's just, yeah, just aesthetically it looks better.
Yeah, and I think as this goes forward and as we see it progress, you're going to see who's getting those scores that are higher from staying on for sure.
Yep.
Nearly catching that front wheel then on the end of the rail. That could have been sketchy.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen anyone hit the hubbas so far on the right there.
No, they're quite high and quite short. So I think you're going to need a lot of pop to get on and get a decent grind in.
I wonder, the judges for this, do you know who they are?
I think Daniel LeBron is out there on the judges' board, actually.
That makes sense.
Of course. Proper Barcelona local.
Oh, he's legend for sure.
And still absolutely smashes it. So,
yeah.
Valentina in. Cheeky front board on the end of the rail there. Down to that 35 seconds. Coming in for the gap to the rail with the front lip.
Ooh,
wow.
Lip slide.
Mixing it up on the quarter pipe then. Fakey big spin to turn it round. Coming down to that final 10 seconds. Oh, just stepping away from that front 50. That is pretty big gap out onto that thing.
Yeah, this is so rad.
Oh, looks like she's going back for it anyway. Oh, no way. Getting it done for the crowd. It's a shame she didn't get that. I think that could have been stepping things up. Really getting those scores right up.
I've been terrified of doing 50-50s on round flat bars. I don't know why that's the scariest trick.
I grew up skating around flat bars, so it was like comfortable, but square ones used to scare me because you would rattle around on your trucks, and I'm the opposite. It's weird. I think when you grow up, like your local park's got a square or a round rail, it's like that's comfortable.
Yeah.
So Guadalupe, there was like a shifty ollie over the gap and then kickflip up. Ollieing back down, coming in towards that hubba.
Solid. She's cruising.
Yeah, good steez.
Yeah.
Really chilling. Oh, wow.
What?
Kickflip 50.
Oh, she's flowing.
Yeah, absolutely chilling on this. Just missing that one on the buzzer. Going for the front lip, I think. But that was a solid run. I love the way, the control. You can see that she spent a lot of time on her board and just cruising, like you say.
Yeah. I'm sure that I think the judges will like that one run a lot.
Yeah, especially getting that
in the middle.
50.
Yeah.
So Daniela up next. Daniela came out to a competition in the UK this year and absolutely smashed it. I was in shock of the improvement that she's made. Pretty excited to see what's going to go down now.
She's getting the crowd hyped. It's, wow, from more to fakie. It's amazing, like, the new generation is all like, a bunch of them are like 13 years old. That's really amazing.
It's a very young lineup, and they're already seasoned competition skateboarders at that age as well. A lot of competition skating, you get those nerves, and especially on your first run, but it looks like none of these women out there are worried at all. They're just like, yeah, let's chill.
Yeah, ooh, back no, oh man, that was awesome.
Yeah, pretty robbed on that landing. Bit of wheel bite.
Yeah.
And I think the board's gone into the abyss. No. Managed to get it back. Need to get a leash for that one.
Yeah. If she can put that run together, that's one of the best runs I've seen so far.
Yeah.
He rips.
Kicking it off with that frontside board slide to fakie. And then obviously well thought out run because she did the calf cab board slide afterwards, which put her in a good position for those back-to-back tricks. But yeah, really unlucky to not make that backside nose grind.
Next time she's got it.
Yeah, for sure. And like you say, I think that's a dangerous run. That's going to be getting those points and hopefully stretching out into that lead.
Definitely.
So Sarah up next. 15 years of age. Cruising over that gap.
Nice kickflip.
Yeah, stamping that landing. 30 seconds remaining from 50-50. Solid board slide on that gap out to the rail with the backside 50-50 on the quarter pipe. Coming in towards that hubba. Just missing the nose slide. Have to be quick to sneak this one in. another one that you know, if that all linked together, Kelly, I think that would be a great run as well.
Definitely. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's good that she got that first one out of the way, and she knows what she needs to do next time, you know. And she's seeing what she's seeing right now is what's going on around her, like the other people, the other skaters, like where their runs are at and how you can. That's why you go into the next run thinking like, where are they at and where am I at? Like, how do I put my run in? How do I get to the top from right here?
Yeah, and who's flipping their board, who's not? What score is, you know, going to get you up into that top 3, and do you need to adjust your run? You know, and that sometimes needs to be done on the fly if you're one of those higher qualified skaters. You get the luxury of watching everybody else skate first, and then you're like, oh, you know what? I need to kickflip into that now if I want any chance of competing. So, Rose up next. Oh, missing that crooked grind.
Oh, and into the abyss. There you go.
Christian rescuing that board for her there. So it's so hard to come back when you miss that front trick. That first trick, sorry, and yeah, you can see that now. It really does knock your confidence, and it's so hard to get back in the zone.
Yeah, at this point, you try to think of, it's like practice, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta let this one go. It's like, oh, let's see what works.
Yeah, like a warm-up run. Maybe try something else, get in the zone. Solid from 50-50, popping out of that as well. First to hit the big hubba. Nice.
That thing does look tall.
Yeah, you can see from that shot just how big that thing is. And do you know what? Kicking it off with that crooked grind, I think next run, if Rose starts it off the same, I think the special bar is going to be up, and that is a very high scoring run, I believe.
I totally agree.
Tamara up next. One of the oldest riders at 23, would you believe?
Oh, this is so cool. Where's she from?
I think from Spain.
Oh, cool.
So popping in on that bank to ledge, straight into the front side 50-50. That's a way to start. Already 2 tricks in before the clock had started nearly. Just leaning out of that board slide. It's quite daunting as you go towards that thing. It just slowly grows in front of you. Just gets bigger and bigger, and you're like, hold up, this doesn't look that big from over there.
They don't look like they have a problem skating at all, so. Looks like they're having fun, though. That's good.
I really wanted to see that kickflip go down. So that's going to be time. It's pretty gnarly tail dropping into the bank to get your speed for the first trick there.
Yeah. It's not like it's a hard thing to get flow out of something like that.
Yeah. Because you're kind of like popping into stopping and then starting again. It's because of the bank.
Yeah, I guess you need the speed right there. That's the only way to get it, huh?
Yeah, it sets you up straight, you know, straight forward to that bump to rail. Natalia straight in with the front board. Kickflip rock fakie.
Ooh.
Filming props again, look at that. Back-to-back tricks, just slamming them in.
Wow.
And like I said before, everything's scoreable. There's the feeble grind.
Yeah, again, she has 5 tricks in 20 seconds.
Yeah, and 2 different flip tricks as well, so that's definitely going to help. Just slipping away from that frontside lip slide. Still 10 seconds on the clock, though. Yeah, that's going to do it. but that was solid. Came out full guns blazing on the first run there. Is that heel flip.
The flip tricks back to back, that's impressive, and the judges must like that one.
Yeah, it shows control as well, and that variation of tricks is always going to help.
This is the way to start off right here.
Yeah, straight off the top turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Straight through the table. Here we go, tail dropping in.
This is a trick itself.
Already a score on the board there. Just from the drop in. Solid kickflip again. But it does go quick. That's 10 seconds gone already. Straight on the board slide. Turning it around with a rock and roll. Yeah, taking the board side to fakie. So not getting scored twice. It's technically a different trick, taking it to fakie, I suppose.
Technically, yes. I always think that the board side of fakie shows a little more control on the board slide.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Especially when you do it with your hands down by your sides like Peter Smythe.
Good call.
There you go. Exactly what we were talking about there, that board slide to fakie.
Yeah.
So top of the board is a 2.91 right now. Africa coming in. 14 years of age. Coming straight in to that centerpiece. Solid frontside lip slide. That's the confidence builder to get things started.
That's a great first trick.
Styly crooked grind there. Taking it over to the other side of the course.
It's a solid run right here.
Yeah, linking it together. Oh, missing that gap out to board slide. That's a shame. I think that if that gap out to board slide had been made, I think we would have seen, you know, maybe that Smith grind or something like that to finish it off, and that would have stepped things up a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Well, she did the crooked. Yeah, she's got a few good tricks in here.
Solid. No feet flapping around on that or anything. It was all bolts.
All the best tricks were landed. The only thing, yeah, she just didn't land the board slide at the end. And pure silly score that.
So 2.29 still the score to take the lead. Valentina dropping in now. Oh, in your face, someone just does the trick you didn't land as their first trick. That's heavy. 35 seconds on the clock.
Oh.
Really unfortunate on that landing. As you can see, 25 seconds on the clock. Some people have got 5-6 tricks in by that time, and we're yet to see 2.
Yeah.
I think that comes down to competition, experience, Kelly, knowing what you need to get in that run and how well you need to plan your run, because that time
at this point
slips away.
Yeah, at this point, it's just, understanding what's going on around you and, like, what do you need to do. Sometimes you don't need to do your hardest run. You just need to do certain tricks to get you into position, right?
Yeah, sure. And that goes back to what I was saying right at the beginning was some people hold back a little bit and others just go full in on run number 1, and then they'll be like, okay, run number 2's got the weight on it now. Or they get that run number 1 and step it up again. Especially when you're in the lower, the first riders, when you don't know what everyone else has got. So Guadalupe back in.
Yeah, I think the first riders usually just go for it. They have to go for it, and then later on, the people that see what's going on, they kind of just, they do what, they see what the competition is and just kind of up it a little bit. They don't try to go as hard as they usually do.
So we had a full start on there. I don't think the judges were ready.
Oh, that's good for her. That's awesome.
Yeah, another bite of the cherry. So starting off the same with the ollie, styling over that gap. Slipping out of that kickflip. Just landing a little bit tweaked there. Straight back in though, wasting no time, ollieing back down that Euro gap. Like I was saying before, it's so hard to come back from a fall.
Yeah.
And the seasoned pros, they just jump straight back in and they're like, it didn't happen. We're still good.
Yeah. It's funny too, when you see something like that happen, they know they have to step it up even harder, so they try even crazier tricks.
Yeah. Sometimes it works out. Just missing that kickflip 50-50. We saw that in run number 1. It was pretty much perfect as well. So kicking it off with that boned out ollie, styling it over the gap. So we're taking it back round to Daniela. 2.91 the score to beat still for that first place. Looking for some crowd participation. Let's go, people. Scream for me. Solid front board to fakie. So going out with the same run.
I love the flow of that. It's like she thought that one out. It's like a front board fakie, half cab board. That all works.
Yeah. I like that. Getting back over to that side of the rail as well with the front board after the lip.
She's got 4 rail tricks already.
Oh, no way. I was really hoping that backside nose grind would happen, but it's not over yet. Coming down to 12 seconds on the clock. Oh, a bit of a Brian Anderson board slide with the back truck touching there. Nice.
That's awesome.
Oh, just changing it up. Like you said earlier, you know, sometimes it goes wrong and you just go, right, I'm going to do something crazy. Chuck down a big crooked grind down the hubble edge. Try and boost that score back up. There's that solid frontside lip slide.
Yeah, the first 20 seconds of her run were solid. But that backside nose grind's giving her some trouble.
Styling that front board to fakie. Lining up straight away for that half cab board slide. Sarah dropping back in again. Waiting for that go ahead. Here we go. Starting it off with the gap out and kick flipping this time.
Wow,
solid. Decking out that backside disaster. Solid heel flip as well. That was a make. I don't think that'll be scored down for missing the pickup of the board. Stamping the landings down, Kelly. It's looking good.
Yeah. It's pretty much a flawless run so far, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see if we can continue that. No, just missing the tail on that ollie. Absolutely gutted there. I think if that nose slide had happened, that would have stepped things right up.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, like the run that's going to win is going to have to be flawless from here on out.
Yeah. And this was looking good to a point, but that nose slide just getting away.
if anyone can step things up, it's definitely Rose. She definitely can step it up.
Yeah, currently 7th place with that 1.96. Definitely looking to improve on that to get up into that top 3. And we know Rose has definitely got the trick bag to be able to do that.
Definitely.
So dropping in, Rose coming in, switching it up, frontside board slide, and a heel flip up. Do you know what? I think Rose is playing a clever game here, going with some easier tricks for her just to get that score on, seeing what other people have got for certain tricks, and she knows that she's got those. So clever, nollie back lips, styling.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing right now. She definitely knows.
Yes, Rose stamping that down. Back 50-50 off the quarter pipe as well. Nice line. 5 seconds on this one. Are we going to see it? There's the nose slide, stamping it down. Calling it there. You know what? This could be it. Heel flip on the flat as well afterwards. Chilling on that. And Rose looked incredibly comfortable from the outset.
She really did. Yeah, she knew what she was doing right here. She's like, I just got to land my tricks, the tricks that I know that I'm good at. And that's exactly what she did. And to be honest, that's easy for her.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Solid right there.
So jumping straight up into first and getting into the 3s there. Rose, well done. But can she maintain that lead? Got Tamara up next. Here we go, dropping in on that flat bank. Straight into the front 50-50. Hanging on to the board slide. Definitely a better run so far. Get back over to the other side of the park, wasting a bit of time. Popping over that wedge gap. Sticking on that big board slide. Down to that last 5 seconds. I think that's going to do it. I feel like Tamara's got a lot more. Just not really feeling it today. You can see the control that she's got. Really good style as well.
You could tell she's very comfortable on the board. She's got a good style. Maybe
yeah, that ride out was so good.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to find your tricks at a course like that. If you know, I don't know, but she definitely looks comfortable. You can just tell by the way someone skates. She's like, oh, they got it.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, you know, the after stees, riding out of things, I like to see a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit of something in someone's run. You know, if everything's perfect, it can be a little bit boring. Even though it's amazing, I like to see a little bit of, you know, Cardiel in some landings, screaming, looking the wrong way. It's great.
Sometimes the imperfections on something make you more, it stands out even more.
Yeah, 100%.
So we got a winner here, huh? Or
yeah, I'm going to make my way down there to the street course, and I'll leave you with everyone for now and see you back for our winners interview.
Awesome. I'll see you in a little bit. Have a fun walk. Yeah, so Rose won the whole thing. That's awesome. See, she knew what she was doing. She knew at the end, she just like, I need to land my tricks. And that's what I'm going to do. She did it. She literally just saw it and was like, I'm going to do this right here. Very talented group of skateboarders. There's the winner right there, Rose.
no feels. I might take a sip, I don't ever mess with pills. She said that's okay, we can satisfy the thrills, yeah. All she care about is dollar bills. Send a text saying, oh, you know the drill. Say we won't, oh, you know that we will. It's murder race, all the sun that we done kill, yeah. Talk down on the Porsche, yeah, call it Sleepy Hollow. She don't like the jet, I put up Moscato. I might send a DM, you know I don't follow. Oh, she wanna smoke, she from Colorado. Call down on the Porsche, yeah, call it Sleepy Hollow. She don't like the jet, I put up Moscato. I might send a DM, you know I don't follow. Oh, she wanna smoke, she from Colorado. Yeah, tell me what you need. You know in this life, girl, nothing come for free. I don't ever change, gotta do what's right for me. She from Colorado, now we out here in the trees. We just took a trip, now we up here in the weeds. I was gone for days, but it really felt like weeks. I just got it covered, cause you know I never leave. Told her take a pic, cause it's either him or me. Yeah, either him or me. Either him or me. I just got it covered, cause you know I never leave. Told her take a pic, cause it's either him or me. Talk down on the Porsche, yeah, call it Sleepy Hollow. She don't like the jet, I put up Moscato. I might send a DM, you know I don't follow. Oh, she wanna smoke, she from Colorado. Talk down on the Porsche, yeah, call it Sleepy Hollow.
Natalia Muñoz aquí, Rosa aquí, por favor. Natalia, solo tú, Natalia Muñoz. Natalia, vamos. Venga. Y necesito a Joan Galcerán. Necesito a Adrien Bulard. Y necesito a Rosana Botu.
Well, we got the top three coming up.
You absolutely smashed it, Rose. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
It was interesting. We were talking about how you switched up your run for the second run. So it was showing like the experience that you've got at competitions. What was going through your mind as you went into the second run?
Yeah, I was a bit more nervous than my first run because I didn't really land that much in my first run. But at the same time, I thought I'm going to do it different than my first run because I was not so confident about that line. So I switched it up with a couple more tricks I'm more used to do, and it worked out. So I'm happy I landed the line.
Yeah, it definitely worked out, and it looked like you were super comfortable and having more fun in the second run as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like sometimes the first run is getting out the nerves, and then the second run is just, yeah, more fun.
Well, I'm so stoked for you. I hope everyone at home's really hyped as well. I'm sure they are. Once again, congratulations. Thanks. Smashed it.
Thanks.
Back to you, Kelly.
Well, congratulations, Rose. That was awesome. First place, as she knew what she was doing right there. She was more comfortable with her tricks, and she just knew she needed to land all of them, and she did. So, she's like OG now. I've seen her for like at least 5 years or so in the contest. So it's rad to see her growing in the skate industry. It's awesome. Congrats to all the girls and everyone skating here today. That's so rad to see that. All ages from 13 to 23. So cool. And now I think up next we have the guys coming up. Oh, this looks like they're having a great time. No crazy competition. It's just having fun. And I think it's what's where it rides. It brings a lot of people together too, which is cool. Man, I wish I was in Barcelona right now. You guys should fly me out there next time. I want to hang out. I want to hang out with Mark and everyone there, all the skaters. Oh, here we go. Guadalupe.
Seguimos, Kim. Segunda clasificada, la mini killer española.
Look at these medals, that's awesome.
Natalia Muñoz. Entrega premio Adrien Bulard, director de competición.
Natalia coming second. Nice. 13 years old. So I could barely kickflip when I was 13. Congrats, Rose. That's awesome.
So I made it back to the booth, Kelly, and there you have it. Rose Zwetsloot taking that first place prize, and well deserved.
Oh, they're having a great time. That's so cool. I love seeing that.
Yeah, our top fleet absolutely smashed it, and you can see what an absolutely jam-packed crowd we've got out there. It's pretty electric down on the course, mate.
Yeah, it looks awesome. You got an amazing setup right there. You're by the water too.
Yeah, we're right next to the ocean. Great view all the way out to sea, seeing the ocean liners go past.
Wow.
Such a great location and such a great competition. And as we said at the beginning, Kelly, the standard is going up and up, and not just in what tricks are being done, but the intelligence of those runs being put together. And you can see exactly that from Rose taking that #1 spot.
She did exactly what we were talking about. She just knew what was going on around here. She's like, I'm just doing the tricks I'm comfortable with, and I know that those can get me in the first place. And she did that.
So that is it for our women's street skateboarding final. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been an absolutely amazing atmosphere here, and I'm so stoked that you could join me, Kelly. Always good to see your face, mate.
Oh, thanks for having me. Great time, and I love watching. I love everyone. The skating was awesome, so I'm glad to see it.
Yeah, really good standard and a great time. And we'll be coming back in around half an hour's time. Kelly, you'll be joining me again, so it'll be great to see you again for our men's finals, and it is going to go absolutely ballistic. So don't go anywhere and join us again in around half an hour's time.
Sounds good. I'll be here.